North Dayton, North Dayton, North Dayton Garden Center.
Hi folks, I'm Rick Casucci from North Dayton Garden Center, and it's spring 2012, and how early it is. Well, welcome to North Dayton Garden Center's video blog, and we're here to talk to you about all the things that are happening with the weather, with gardening, and what you may or may not want to do for this particular season. On our lovely geraniums, you can see we handle an array of colors, from reds to pinks to violets. We love all of these bright, cheery colors for springtime for you to put out in your yard and make spring happen. Here we are standing amongst many, many hanging baskets here at North Dayton Garden Center. We grow several thousand hanging baskets of multiple sizes. We are still on a normal track of our growing, even though the USDA has changed our zone, and now we can take things outside a little bit earlier than usual. But we have hanging baskets on time and ready for peak of Mother's Day season, and you can see we have some lovely color showing in our nice mixture baskets, our solid baskets. We have 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch baskets, and they are all lovely, as you see by how deep colored these lobelias and the color of the petunias are. It is time to plant your cold crops. It has been time for a while. Remember, we're in a new zone, so we can put everything out 2 weeks earlier than what we normally would. I don't necessarily suggest that you start right off the bat at 2 weeks earlier. You know when you can plant and when you shouldn't plant. You've got it in your blood. You've done gardening for years and years. If not sure, ask your grandparents, ask your parents. They'll be able to let you know how those temperatures do fluctuate. But here we are at the end of March, 1st of April. We can put cold crops out like cabbages, broccolis, cauliflowers, kales, collard greens, lettuce. All that stuff can go out right now. Brussels sprouts, onions, potatoes. All that stuff can be planted. The ground will protect it. The warmth of the earth will protect it. These bad boys were out in 30-degree temperatures last night, and they are perfectly fine. Our last new frost date is now April 30th, 2 weeks ahead of what we're all used to. Remember, we don't want to jump the gun too much because USDA goes with textbook ideas. We all know our neighborhoods. We know who sets low. We know who sets high up in the wind. All that is going to make a difference for your actual planting time. All right, there has been a lot of misconceptions between the last freeze date and the last frost date for when you can plant and when you should not plant. So, the last freeze date now for Dayton, Ohio is at March 30th. March 30th. From March 30th to April 30th will be the last frost date. We now, at April 6th, have passed the last freeze date. So many, many plants can begin to be put into the ground. However, we are in, during this month of April, our last potential frost date. Now, the last frost date means that if you put something delicate in, like a tomato or a cucumber or a pepper, and we have a frost and it's not covered, well, by all means, you can lose that plant, or worse, mess up the factory production of the plant because it got too cold. And then your plant, well, you'll try to make it grow and it will not grow, and you'll try to mess with it all summer and end up with nothing. Here in our vegetable greenhouses at North Dayton Garden Center in Dayton, Ohio, we are growing 500,000 vegetables to sell to people in the Dayton area. We have everything you can think of, from bean seeds to corn seeds to all the other vegetable seeds. Right now, at April 6th, we have some plants ready. And we've got some nice big tomato plants in larger sizes for people that may want to place them in their bow window for a week until they're ready to put them outside. But you can go ahead and get these put them out into the ground shortly, cover them up if we're going to get cold temperatures, and they will thrive for you. Our fruit tree supply is legendary. We have many, many styles of fruit trees on hand, shapes, sizes, price grades, many different ones. Last week, the peaches were blooming tremendously. This week, all of the apple trees are starting to show their flowers. We will have fruit trees from $29.95 and up, and the $29.95ers are bearing age, so they're already 6-foot trees, ready to go. You can plant them in your good sunny location, get yourself some of your own fruit growing in your yard, but remember, it's no cakewalk. They must be taken care of. As long as you're staying on track, you will do fine with these fruit trees. And again, with bearing age, you can have fruit on them this summer, or you can pluck off some of that fruit to make the tree stronger for next year and really get a good haul. From sour cherries to sweet cherries to multiple varieties of apples, peaches, plums, pears, grapevines, berry bushes, we got it all here at North Dayton Garden Center. Here I'm standing next to some of the $29.95 fruit trees that we have. You can see they're well over 5 to 6 foot. They are sending out their flower buds. This apple tree is going to be loaded with fruit if we allow it. And we have many of the fruit trees on hand starting at $29.95. And because of the beauty of the spring, we are seeing the red buds and the dogwoods flourish this year. So if you have a bare yard and you need to put something in to liven up the springtime, place either red buds or dogwoods or flowering crab apples. There's some beautiful dogwoods right behind me here. They are wonderful plants. They do prefer half sun, half shade. They'll take the winter condition much better now, but you can certainly plant these at any time. And we've got pink and white dogwood on hand. We have 4 varieties of red bud, from Chinese red bud to weeping red bud to white red bud to regular eastern red bud. And we have so many types of flowering crab apples, I can't even name them all. So thank you for coming in and stopping and seeing what we have here at North Dayton Garden Center. Remember, think spring. Get out in the yard, do some yard work, plant some flowers, plant some vegetables, plant some trees. Help Mother Earth. Come in and see us at North Dayton Garden Center, and happy spring.